Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am STAIII, and we are about to witness the most insane clutch Genji, God Genji play I have ever seen, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get into this, I just want to make a little bit of an announcement. We have a meet and greet happening in London next week. Now, I know this is very short notice, but it is Tuesday, the 17th of October from 3:30 until 5:30 at Belong in London. Now, I'm going to put a link in the video description. If you guys click that, you'll be able to register a free ticket to come along and meet me, all of the players with the OK World Cup team. No, the Overwatch awesome UK World Cup team. And there'll be other guys there as well. Come over if you can make it. I know it's very short notice, but it'll be an awesome experience. You can do all kinds of wonderful stuff. But do hit the link in the description, guys. But remember, places are limited, so I expect the tickets to kind of go fairly quick. Anyway, let's get stuck into this video. Now, what we've got here, guys, is, quite frankly, well, how can I put this? Like, massive play on a unprecedented level. I don't think I can build this up. I'm going to try and build this up, right? I'm going to say I don't think I can build this up really as much as I need to, right? It is crazy. It's breaking my brain already. Right, what we've got, right, is we've got Misfits on 3 points. We've got Team Giganti on 3 points. This is the EU Grand Final for contenders. There is, ladies and gentlemen, $100,000 on this game of Ilios. If you win, you take the money. So this means you've got to go big. You're sitting in a live studio environment. The pressure is on. There cannot be any more pressure. I have not seen any games in Overwatch that have been this pressure filled. This is do or die. And the question is, who's going to do and who's going to die? Well, let's get stuck into this because it is a gloriously wonderful game. So if we look at the team comps to begin with, we'll notice something here. We'll notice that Tavik is rolling out, or Tavik even, is rolling out on the Pharah. There is no pharmacy combo, it's just Pharah. Rest of the team is pretty much a dive comp. We look at Giganti, pretty much, well, a dive comp. The only major difference here is the Pharah. How can Giganti deal with the Pharah? Well, bit of a spoiler, they don't really have anything to deal with this. Yeah, they can focus fire. Yeah, they can try and do some bits and pieces. But this Pharah is pretty much uncontested. And you can see what Tavik's doing here. He's just raining down rockets. It's all so easy. He's got a nice little position. Very hard for Giganti to actually do anything to him. And this is where he wants to be. In fact, I'm just going to pause this here so we get a good idea of what's going on. All right, look at this. This just shows you exactly what I wanted to... Well, it's better than me explaining it, right? Look at the point. Look at where the red dots are, right? You can see them there, yeah? There's some down here as well. Look where Tavik is. Nobody can touch him. He can just rain rockets in and do what he likes. However, you'll notice Giganti have taken control of the point. But that's the thing with this type of comp that Misfits have rolled out with. It's not like an ultra-aggressive one which is going to move in and take the point, given how Tavik was playing the Pharah. It's a slow-paced approach. Look what's happening. Fraggy is off the map somehow. Maybe he fell off. Maybe he got booped. I don't know. They're starting to turn the screw now. Manaton gets a kill onto Linkser, who is the focus of this video, but we'll get onto him in a second. Oh my god. Logix gets a kill with Pulse Bomb. You can see how long this fight has gone on. It's like the first full team engage. Team Giganti have captured the point, though, so they've got 27%. So they're kind of in the lead, but Misfits have took control of the point. They've used multiple ultimates. You know, it's fine. They've actually got a lot of ultimates online as well. I mean, look, they've got Diva Bomb. They've got Transcendent. Well, they've got both support ultimates, which is super, super strong. I mean, this is how you win professional games with great support ultimate use. Team Giganti don't really have too much. So what we're going to see now is the gradual comeback of Misfits. Now they've got control of the point. They're clamping down. They want control. Tavik has now got barrage. Look where he is. Great positioning. He's going to come in for a massive barrage, which is pretty much unstoppable. Like, what can they do about that? He just drops out of the sky and hits barrage. However, look at what has happened, right? Well, they have used Sound Barrier, they have used Barrage. They've still got 2 ultimates left, but they used quite a bit of ultimates, and obviously Team Giganti go for the reset. This isn't too bad for Giganti, because they know they've just used some ultimates. They were expecting ultimates to get used there, so now it's up to them to come back into the point. You will notice, though, they haven't changed anything to deal with this Pharah. It's because, right, it might seem really crazy to you guys, and it seems really crazy to me, because we'd be like, oh my god, somebody get Soldier, you know, Tracer, play Soldier, or something. Anyway, here we go. Barrier comes in. They push him with Sound Barrier. It's, you know, a nice engage, just get into their face. They get 1 kill there onto Zebasai, which is pretty good there for Giganti. And then we see Insanity. Did you see that, ladies and gentlemen? We see Insanity. We see me moaning about, we need a counter, guys, to Pharah. And Genji just wipes the Pharah out. Now, granted, he did use his blade. The thing is with Genji, you know, he can rapidly charge his blade up anyway, so it's not too much of a lost investment. And also, they needed to get control back of the point. There was some nice kills there as well. Some nice shurikens that were thrown in and smashed some people on the domes and got some beautiful kills and obviously got some ultimate charge. I mean, look, he's already at 20% ult charge after using the ult in that fight. So, you could probably say, all right, that was a bit crazy. Went in, you know, countered the Pharah with a Genji. You know, we've seen this happen before. Nothing completely ridiculous has actually happened just yet, right? We've got a little bomb that comes out from Davin, which is 8 by the D.Va Defense Matrix, which is a bit of a shame, but these things happen. However, Maniton does get D-Mech there, which is not great, because obviously you always want D.Va in the mech, and they're starting to crush back here. They're starting to, like, really hold and control the point. Giganti are proving very difficult to remove off the point, and the reason for that is Maniton went in and basically threw his mech away. He shouldn't have done that, because that means, well, a lot of like damage absorption is kind of gone there for Misfits. It was not a great engage, and that was Misfits' fault, right? And I think this is something I've noticed a lot with Overwatch players who are generally really good online. They might not be as good when it comes to offline LAN environments, which you could maybe level at Misfits, because some of their players have had like questionable performances on LAN, whereas, well, honestly, they should be performing much better than they do, because if you watch any of their online games, they're like amazing, you know, like, but Giganti clearly have got the experience, clearly were cool and level-headed, and were able to just sort of like compete with them on that level, because I was expecting this to be like a Misfits 4-0, you know, no messing around, but it wasn't. Anyway, look at what's happened here. It's back and forth. You can see how close these teams are. This isn't a stroll in the park. Misfits have taken back the point. Pretty good engagement from them. They're in a really good place now. Look at this, right? I'm just going to pause this now, because we're going to see just craziness, ladies and gentlemen. So check this out, right? Look at what's going on. Look at the whole picture of this fight now. We have got Pharah in the sky raining death down onto the enemy. She is Barrage. She can use Barrage to just smash the push. Like, what can they do about that? They've got Transcendence, yeah? Transcendence is going to be saved, and it's going to be used when Linksa pops his blade. At least that's what you'd expect, right? Because Transcendence is the counter to that. So let's play this and actually see what happens. So they're starting to come in. They're getting together. They've obviously got Fraggy at the lead there with the Winston trying to go in. In he comes with the Barrage. What happened to the Barrage? Well, it got totally ate by Zappis on the D.Va. So that was a terrible Barrage, right? First throw. They used Sound Barrier. Didn't really get much value from it, because if you notice, they kind of disengaged, Giganti did. A lot more kills coming in now, which is not looking too great, is it, ladies and gentlemen, for Team Giganti. So I'm just going to be quiet now, and you can just bask in this, well, the glory of the god Genji.
He has to clutch big time with this blade. He finds the kills. The team is actually doing this now, wrecking the opposition. Misfits have lost absolutely everyone. The mid-air reflect just
what?
Now,
it wasn't Linksa getting all of the kills there, like the killing blows, but he put in so much damage then. It was frankly ludicrous. We're going to go back and I'll show you this again. This is ridiculous. So look, the fight's about to break out. This is a great position for Misfits, right? What is not good is that they Sound Barrier. Now, they use Barrage into a D.Va mech, which they know is going to have full defense matrix, eats the Barrage. Barrage does nothing. They then follow up with a Zenalt. Misfits are killing everyone. Linksa knows that the Zenalt is actually coming to an end and gets so much value off this blade, I can hardly believe it, and then deflects a rocket back into the Pharah and kills it. That is the definition of clutch play. And remember, this isn't offline. Online, sorry, it is offline. This is, look at them. That's Linksa there. You can see Linksa's the guy sitting next to Zappis in the red. There's Linksa. Look, he's on our screen now to the right. That's Linksa. They're sitting in front of a live crowd. They're in a live environment. They have to perform, and he performed. Much more difficult to do that than it is, like, let's say, you know, when you're sitting at home playing on ladder, you've got maybe your favourite music on, it's all chill. This is high pressure, and also, there's 100 grand on the line for your team. This isn't, like, pocket money, is it? This is, like, big money. And, ladies and gentlemen, that was beautiful. But he's not finished there, ladies and gentlemen. This is just mental. Like, I think this is like a lesson in being patient and not just like throwing it away. Like that fight there on that final battle there of the point was a loss, right, for Giganti. I'm thinking, it's a loss. He waited though, and then he went in and got so much value from his blade that it allowed the members of his team that were there to push in and do some work. Anyway, I mean, what is going on now? Like, we go from God Genji to God McCree to just like God DPS at Contenders. By far the best DPS he was at the tournament as well. What was that? That was 3 dinks with the McCree. Get out. It's like, get out. And look what Tavik's done. He's like, all right, I get the message. I'll play Genji. And then we just see Linksa destroy Logix. It's like, what is going on? I mean, obviously now he's heavily pressured, so it's going to be a problem for him. But those 2 kills allowed his team to walk in, capture the point, get a good, decent bit of percentage. That's crazy. It's just crazy. Like, I can't. It's just crazy. Like that, there is a player that has got a lot of this like flexibility on different heroes, because we see players that are phenomenal on like one hero, but they can't play anything else. Logix is an example of this. An amazing tracer player. Yet every time he's been at LAN, he's not been that good. Why is that? Does he get nervous on LAN? I remember Logix he played for Belgium with the World Cup. Our tracer, Mikey A. A lot of people were going, well, Logix is a better tracer than Mikey. It might well be. But when you get into that live environment, Mikey destroyed it. It was like a completely different. It was like, what's going on? And that's kind of what was happening here as well. I think Logix does kind of get into his groove a little bit. But anyway, look at what's happened here. Linksa annihilates Tavik. It's like, Tavik, I'll kill you. I don't care what hero you got. I'll kill you again. It's crazy. Davin as well is playing really, really good. And in fact, just for like straight up tracer matchups here, Davin outplayed Logix throughout the entire series. So again, it raises questions, doesn't it, about are your players LANimals, ladies and gentlemen? Like, can they perform on LAN? If they can't, then they're going to suffer. And we're seeing this happen quite a lot now. All right, so Linksa comes in with a bit of a zoning Deadeye just to keep them off the point. I didn't really get much done with that, but to be honest, it doesn't matter. Watch all the ultimates that the enemies use there, Transcendence. They're just using everything, basically, to try and get the point. See, the thing is, if you look at the percentages, right, look at this, it's 84 to 0, and these are best of 3, so you win this, you win the tournament, and look at what is happening. Davin goes huge, Zappis gets a kill. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, ladies and gentlemen. This guy looks very impressed. He does. Well, there you go. Awesome. Now, Giganti are the champions indeed. Right, what I'm going to do now is pause this, and I'm going to put a link in the description to... in fact, if it's still available on the Twitch channel. Well, basically, if you go to twitch.tv/Overwatch Contenders, you should be able to watch this back. Now, there are moments throughout this entire series, because it's a long series. It's, went the distance, where Linksa plays out of his mind. If you want to be like a flex DPS player, I highly recommend you watch this player and watch how he plays. He plays an amazing Widowmaker. He plays an amazing Genji. He plays an amazing McCree, as we've seen. He is very, very flexible. Guys, I'm blown away. It was such an awesome series. This one, you've got to go and watch it. Anyway, I've been Stylos, this Unit Lost, and my mind is blown, ladies and gentlemen. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming. If you enjoyed the video, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one, guys. Toodaloo.